Hi, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here at the start of Stage 9 in Toulouse with Colombia's George Hincapie. Another day of the video diaries. George, I want to ask you, I got a lot of questions for you, but first off, let's talk about yesterday. Congratulations, another stage win, an amazing tour for the team. When we spoke yesterday, you said you didn't think we'd see a field sprint. You said you thought that a break would probably stay. What changed in your prediction? Take us through how the day went for Colombia in terms of bringing the break back and setting up Cavendish.
Well, our objective was to let a group go that we were okay with, and it was a really hectic start and lots of attacks, lots of little climbs, and we were under pressure to control it. So we did a great job doing that, and finally a break went of 4 guys that was not very dangerous, particularly dangerous for us. So we kept them. We were trying to give them as much time as possible. We gave them 5 minutes, and we were trying to give them 7, 8, 9, even 10 minutes, because we knew that teams like Credit Agricole and Rabo and Quickstep would probably start chasing for the field sprint. If it would have been 10, 15 guys, then maybe their motivation to chase would have been less, just because of the chances of catching them are less. But 4 guys being out there most of the day is always more of a chance of getting them. So they went to the front, and then we were able to sit back the last 50 kilometers. And once we saw we were going to catch them, they asked us to go back to the front and help Cavo for the end.
It works out pretty well. You guys don't have to do the work. You come to the front at the finish and take the stage win.
Yeah, no, it worked out well, but we did a lot of work in the beginning, so we were all a little tired at the end.
Yeah, it's all that shuffling and reshuffling and letting the right brake get away. A lot of people don't see that on TV, because by the time the coverage clicks in, the brake's already sent off the road. They don't realize how difficult that first hour can be. Well, today, 2 big climbs, the Parasort and the Aspen. You know these climbs well. I want to ask your predictions about today and tomorrow as well with the how to come. But first, some of your memories of the Parasort and the Aspen over the years.
I got decent memories in the Parasort. It was the day I won in the Plata Day. We went up the Parasort. But it's a tough climb. It's going to be really hard, I'm sure, today. I don't think we're going to be controlling the Jersey today, just because we've done a lot of work, and it's. I think we're going to leave it up a little bit more to the other teams and see what they do. We need to have Kim stay in the front as long as possible, follow the leaders. It may be a headwind up both climbs, so I don't know if there'll be huge gaps today. But tomorrow's how to come, and tomorrow definitely there'll be the favorites will shine through for sure.
Yeah, I mean, with a summit finish tomorrow, today obviously you go over the Aspen and then come into the finish. You got to figure that less separation today, and guys kind of maybe saving a little bit for tomorrow. We're going into the rest day. Tomorrow is going to be the real battle.
Yeah, I mean, every day in the tour is a battle, so it's hard to say. I mean, today I'm sure it's going to be a real aggressive, fast start. There may be a break going pretty early, but we're gonna, we're just gonna stay with Kim, try to protect him, keep him out of the wind, and Tommy also. They're both riding really well. So I mean, we've had a great start. We've had a great week. We just hope to continue on with that.
Well, hey, we've got a question here, and this is sort of along those lines. Anybody who's watching that wants to send in a question to VeloNewsTV at competitorgroup.com. This is from Laura Hincapie, and she's from Belgium, and she says, does George find the time to notice and enjoy the things alongside the road? Do you imagine it's really difficult to see the nature, but do you see supporters, friends of yours? Are you able to read signs on the road that are written for you?
I see signs occasionally, especially on the climbs when you're going a lot slower. But days like yesterday are so fast, bad weather, you don't really notice anything. Or if you're suffering a lot, you don't notice your surroundings at all, just the road in front of you.
You told us a funny story in Girona about a guy that you know from the city there who flies to races sometimes, and you've seen him cheering for you on climbs, and I think Roubaix as well, or was that?
Yeah, my buddy Chevy, he's actually here somewhere today in Toulouse. I'll probably see him before the start.
Yeah, and he's cheering for you, and I can't remember exactly how the story went, but you said he's very passionate and concerned, and you're like, Chevy, it's okay, I'm doing all right.
He gets very emotional, especially when the tour comes around, but he's a great friend and he just loves cycling.
Every once in a while, a voice that you know kind of registers even through all the chaos.
Yeah.
Well, George, thanks for the time,
Yep.
and good luck today, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Neil.